welcome back to another episode of Crumpets and Kerosene. I am your host and Dungeon Master Kelly. A little disclaimer before we start the episode. The audio was a little wonky and we did the best we could with editing. Our internet connections were a little off, so hang in there and enjoy the show. Now that that's out of the way, why don't we take a trip around the table, grab our mics, and roll the dice. Who do we got?
Hi, my name is Alison. I play Sophia, and fun fact about Sophia, her dream job is being an autopsy technician.
What else is there?
Me too, except not dead people.
You can't chop them up when they're still alive.
Whoa.
Oh. Most people frown upon it, but you could.
Yeah,
You
they get kind of upset.
Jason does it.
So, Seth, what do you got for us?
Hi guys, I'm Seth. I play Merle, and Merle secretly likes to paint landscapes, but he keeps them piled in the garage so none of the guys at work will make fun of him. But yeah,
Regular
like
Bob Ross.
huge fan. Yeah, happy little trees and everything.
All right, cool. Sounds interesting. If you had a wife, she'd probably throw that shit out by now. What about you, Dee?
What? That sounds bitter as hell.
There's a story behind that.
I play Alora. Something about Alora, going off of Sophia's. Alora never really had like a dream job. She always kind of pretended she had plans in mind, and then she just sort of graduated high school and didn't really do anything with it.
Married an army guy. All right.
Hilarious.
Yeah. No one else gets that. People will get that. Brent?
I don't think they will. I'm Brent. I play Jason. And fun fact that you might not know about Jason is he has trouble letting things go.
We haven't figured that out.
Really? Like physically or emotionally?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, that sounds very interesting. Hey, Allison, what happened last time?
Hi guys, it's Alison. Last time on Crumpets and Kerosene, the party defeated Bill and his friend Teddy. Sophia got her crystal and finally was able to actually do some damage. And Laura met a boy, lost a boy, and became a goody two-shoes. And Mel got some cool shoes. Now let's see what happens this time.
Welcome, adventurer. Get ready. Pack a bag, grab a snack, set back, and hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so you guys are leaving the dungeon and you're heading upstairs to the shops, and the proton pack still smoking from all the souls you guys stole. And Alora, you still feel a little unsure of how you feel about the proton gun itself.
Well, I know exactly how I feel, actually.
Emotionally great. All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What would you guys like to do?
I was going to ask, so it's two separate boxes, right? We have Billy's soul in one, and then there's another one, or Billy and Teddy in one.
Right. You got Billy, Teddy,
the
in
other
one,
souls
and
are the.
I believe it was 12 souls in the other one.
Man, okay, just all crammed back in there, huh? I'm going to hand the Billy box to Eli. Just be like, "This is your job, right?
Yeah.
You should take care of that."
Yeah, excellent.
And put the other one in my bag.
Okay.
Did we save while Eli's doing that?
Yeah, you guys.
Well, I kind of think we should be over there, right?
Yeah, it's all in the
it's
same
right by
general
it.
area. So you guys head over and go and save. And Eli, so you're walking over and you got this smoking box with this weird handle. You had to disconnect the cable from the pack itself, but you have like this smoking box with it's kind of clear with two red little fireflies floating around inside of it.
So I march over to the Hocus Pocus shop, try and track down my 3 lovely witches.
Oh yeah, they're in there cleaning and doing their thing. She walks over at the big giddy smile and she's like, "Oh, welcome back."
So I go, "Ahoy, ahoy, ladies! I have a present for you." And I put the case on their desk, or the counter there.
Oh, all three of them like look at it intently, and she goes, "Cool, what is it?"
Well, this is Bill and Teddy, as requested.
They look at it.
I believe
weird.
we had.
She goes, "Oh, yeah." She grabs it. She walks over to this weird box lined up the back side of the wall near the cash register, on the opposite side of the cash register. She puts the little box inside of it. Shit ton of lights like start opening and blinking, and then all of a sudden, like at a a bank, the little tube system that like you see, you see like two little dots like shoot up into this weird container, and she hands you the thing and your clothing. She goes, "Thanks much."
Sweet.
So I said I want to go with him.
Oh, okay. So you saw that.
Can I ask what that machine is? Yeah, no, I'm gonna walk up and say, so what is that? Where did they go?
Oh, we put them back in the dungeon.
So
What?
they're just gonna stay down there. Why'd you ask to have them in the first place?
Oh, the machine siphons out all their energy, and then they get dumped back into the dungeon, weak, and and they're stuck there.
So you're just siphoning off their life force.
Is that why you look so young?
She's like,
Witches.
and all of a sudden behind her, a bell rings, and two pieces of chocolate come rolling out the bottom, and puts one in her mouth, and she's like, "No, nom 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 nom," and like all the wrinkles that you see in her face like instantly like fade away. The other two girls are fighting over the other one.
I see. Well, that's a pretty nifty machine you got there.
Yep.
All right.
Witches.
See you later. See if I can go find that Ouija board
have
for you.
Okay. And you guys walk out. You hear the other two wrestling on the ground, fighting for the youth candy. You guys meet up. Everybody else is walking out of the Repo Depot station. Smoke coming off their bodies because again, it just says Sparky across the top of it.
Sparky.
Roll does like a little dance, like he's kind of shaking a little bit, like having fun with it.
Yeah. Yep, you pop out. The rest of you guys gonna save or?
Yeah, I'll save.
Yep.
How much is it?
Can I put on my sweet new threads first?
Sure.
Oh yeah, he got a thing.
Yeah.
What's it look like?
It is my Halloween costume, which is a Danny Zuko from Greece Halloween costume. If you
Yeah,
recall.
that's right.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to do here? Oh, Eli, she gave you the box
Good.
back, so you can give that back to.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll give that back to Laura so she can have a spare empty chamber for the proton pack. So she needs to.
Laura, do you want to empty your other pack?
No, I don't know what to do with that yet.
Oh,
think
yeah,
that
she's-
vending machine
She's
over there has a
morally
slot
like
on it.
awesome. Yeah, there is a
Well,
vending
yeah,
machine that
but I
says-
don't really. I mean, these were victims. I don't really think I want them to be turned into chocolates.
Well, maybe there's like a send button or something on it.
Next to the
That's what I'm hoping
the
I
Repo
can
Depot
find something
station,
like that.
there's a Souls for Cash, and it just has like thumbs up, and it has like the
Cash for gold.
crooked, car dealership guy's face, like kind of like thumbs up, and it shows like souls being sucked away with dollar signs next to them.
Can you
That's-
just
Oh my
let him
God.
go?
I think you're meant to put it in there.
I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to Jason. I'm not listening to these corrupt weirdos over here.
Well, if you put
Well,
them
that's
in
what
there,
I was thinking. Is that maybe we could find a nicer place to let them out than
end up right
the
back
haunted
in the
hotel
dungeon.
that they were captured
It
in.
might be good to
Like-
wait until. Yeah, you're right.
Free range
Okay.
soul place.
Maybe there's somebody that
I
could
know,
pay
but-
us more for them.
Is there a manager nearby?
No.
We can ask what happens to the souls.
Oh,
I know what
there's
it's
a bunch of
called.
button selections on the screen.
Oh, really? Okay, I guess I'll take a closer look then.
There's a info button, fast cash, and a speed cash button.
What's the difference between fast cash and speed cash?
Right? The speed
I
pass
click-
gets loaded onto a credit card.
I'm going to look at the info button.
Okay, are you gonna? Once you press it, a face pops on the screen, and he's like, "Welcome." He like smiles, and he's like little dollar signs in his grill.
Oh God, it's like
Hi.
Clippy.
It's totally reliable. I trust this guy completely.
Got souls to sell? Well, I want to buy them.
I'm not quite sure. So it's just a face that's on the screen?
Yeah.
Where do these souls go?
What would you like to know? I'm just joshing you. Wait, do you have?
I'm trying to think of a.
I'm
yeah.
just kidding. They get let free, and he like shows like an open field, but it's like the Windows 95 background screen.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. This guy's hilarious. Well, it's great to know. Thanks, man.
Wait. How much do you want? How many do you have? And like a little eyeball pops, like a little arm comes out the side with an eyeball attached to it. He's like looking at you up and down.
I'm gonna cover the eye.
Oh, I only have the one soul right now, but maybe I was told about this machine, and I was wondering what it was up to. Are you a soul that got put in the machine?
Oh, today, 2,000 credits per soul, right now.
What?
And like a countdown starts popping on the screen. 2,000 a soul. 2,000.
I'm not gonna sell my soul, man. Sorry.
The eyeball looks at Eli. What about you?
Nope. I'm gonna hang on to mine for a little while longer, friend.
Let's save
Alrighty.
that for devil deals.
What about the ones in the box?
It turns and looks at you. What box?
I'm walking away.
I just look at Alora and stop talking.
Okay, have fun. And the
She
eyeball
goes
goes
just
back
the
into
hands.
the machine.
Well,
You didn't
I say
pay
we
for these
continue
souls.
on.
You didn't buy the thing. It's not yours.
Man, that's a lot of money for all those souls.
It is.
2,000? Was it 12? So
24,000
We
credits?
traded in two souls for my outfit, and my outfit I had down was worth 11,000.
They were
No
special
one's-
souls.
They were.
They're
That's
very
fair.
special souls.
Every soul is precious.
What were you saying,
That's the
Jason?
hallmark on the side of the box.
I think we should continue on to get out of this place as soon as we can.
Okay, you guys heading over to
Yeah.
the elevator. Where you guys want to go now?
Up.
Was it the 13th floor or the 13th room? I don't remember.
I think it was
I
both.
think it was both.
Oh,
I have
for
it written down.
yeah, to what are we chasing now? It's Sophia's.
Yeah.
Two ladies.
No,
with
It's
No, I
a-
people.
don't have one.
No, I have it's a Ouija board. It's me.
Oh, well.
Okay. You
They
guys
got
get
themselves. What was it? A $700,000 Ouija board up there.
Yeah.
the door, the elevator opens up. Yay! And
Yay!
Yay
Ah,
standing there.
yay.
And
Should I give him a jelly bean?
he's hopping up and down as you guys walk into the elevator. He looks at you and he looks at the numbers of the floors and he points at him. Yay!
13, please.
Okay. And he grabs a little step stool and he gets on that and then he climbs up the side of the thing. He's very short and he hits the 13 number and he comes back down and the door shuts and it's like starts going up and he looks at you guys with like the widest eyes that you have ever seen and he puts out both his hands. Yay!
A high five with him.
Yay!
Is he
He's
still
just
a
a
skeleton,
skeleton,
or is he?
right?
Is
No,
he
no,
skeleton, or is
he's flesh.
I'm gonna tickle him.
Ah!
Tickle him
Can
under
you
his
tickle
armpit.
a skeleton?
Can I blow him a
Well,
raspberry while he does that? I'm gonna blow a
And he-
raspberry on his
As soon
tum-tum.
as you start tickling him, he grabs this boot knife, really rusted out of his boot, and he, yay! And he like backs up against the wall.
Don't
Merle
touch
just puts his
people you
hands back
don't
and-
know, Merle.
Backward.
Consent is important.
But we need to have a conversation about consent.
Tickling NPCs.
He like slowly puts it back in his boot.
The new band
Jason
name, by
looks
the
at
way.
Eli, who's got his mouth near the other guy's belly.
Sophie?
Are you still gonna try to kiss
yeah.
him?
He's trying
Well-
to raspberry him.
Well, no, blow a raspberry. Not kissing him.
He's gonna cut your tongue off.
He's definitely gonna cut you.
So
I'm just gonna. No, I'm still gonna do it.
you're gonna
Oh my
grab his
goodness.
shirt and
Do you have
try.
a tetanus shot?
All right, roll to.
You know,
Raspberry.
tetanus doesn't come from rust.
Yeah, it's the
I'm
same
not
thing
that a
as a
strike?
strike. Roll the strike.
It comes from like mold that often grows
tongue
on
strike.
rusty objects.
17.
Not rust itself.
All right, you start like you lift up his shirt. You start like raspberrying him. You fucking weirdo.
There were
It's-
high
feeling
fives,
wildly.
there were tickles. It was the natural progression.
His eyes get really wide. Oh, natural 20.
Oh no, Kelly's moving his camera.
Oh, you definitely just got stabbed.
I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna do
That's
it
okay.
again.
There's a
He
repair
literally
bot
just-
downstairs.
As soon as you raspberry him, he like takes his knife and he jabs it into your side, but it's a fake knife, so it kind of pricks you a little bit, but you like jump back, he
Just
pushes you
collapse.
over, and he's like pulling his shirt down. Yeah, and you feel a
I'm
slight-
gonna tip him 30 credits.
That's
Yay!
fair.
And he like
Sorry.
puts the knife back in his pocket. But that knife wound, it starts to sting slightly
Uh-oh.
as the
It's
door
poison.
opens. The door opens and he puts his hand out as you guys go to walk out, and he has the knife in his other hand.
Okay, I'm going to give him... Yeah, this didn't come in very much handy. I'm going to give him stone candy and say, protect yourself.
Yay! And he like gobbles it down.
Breaks a tooth.
Yeah, as soon as he starts biting down on it,
It's rock candy,
literally,
but yeah.
literally he's like,
Don't eat it all at once.
He starts coughing, and literally like 3 or 4 teeth just like fall out of his mouth, and the rock candy.
Well,
hits
that
the
gives him a
ground.
better AC, so does it?
Yeah. And he like picks
I
it back
grab.
up.
I collect the teeth. I collect the teeth off the ground real quick.
As he
Gives them to
swipes the
Sophie.
candy, you grab his teeth, and he like swallows the candy. He's like, as you guys all like make your way out of the elevator, and he looks at you, and as the door shuts, his smile looks like a fucked up jack-o'-lantern, and the door shuts behind you.
So I have 4 yay teeth.
Hey, Laura,
Laura wouldn't say this, but you should give those to Sophie.
We'll see.
15
I've given
minutes of
Sophie
talking,
an awful
like,
lot lately.
what the fuck are yay teeth?
She's gotten like
All that bone
honey drops and
dust.
stuff from me, and she got some bone dust. I will see if she gets these teeth.
Start thinking of
Can I
knuckles.
take a little look at the wound that's at my side? Make a medicine check.
Sure.
See if I can take a look at that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Like I said, one day she's just gonna pull a flesh golem out of her bag. Look what I made! This is gonna. Those are yay teeth.
It's 16 to take a look at it.
Yeah, you're definitely poisoned, and it.
Mm.
Black lines are slowly moving away from the wound.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
You see
anything to do
Eli
with poison?
standing there going, "Gosh darn it!"
Not
Just looking
stopped.
at him. It's like he turns like from one side to the other, and you just see this like tiny hole with a bunch of like spider black veins like slowly moving. Anybody see anything?
Oh.
It's a pool in our.
I have
It's sucking out of me.
Oh, yeah, we
please.
have that hot tub.
I'll pop. Would I know if that honey drop I got, if that would cure poison?
You don't know.
It shouldn't. I think you can only do like cure disease or remove affliction or
Lesser
something like
restoration,
that.
maybe.
Lesser restoration, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
try to remember what version it is in this game.
Yeah.
As you guys
I just
are,
don't have.
Does the honey drop
Detox.
work?
That's what we're asking. I don't think so.
You don't know unless you try it.
How many
Anyone
100
have
ups
any-
do we have?
I have none. I gave them all that. Gave them all to Sophie.
Does anyone have any ibuprofen?
Sophie's
Ibuprofen,
like,
a
"I don't
long
have any
walk. You'll be fine.
Penicillin. It's fine.
The rest of you guys looking around, it's a hallway. This long ass hallway has it's about 65 meters long, and every 4 feet there's a painting on both sides, and then after 12 feet there's like little cut off nooks that like look like you can see sofa, like a sofa chair kind of thing, and this happens every 12 feet till the end of the hallway. Eli,
Check the cushions in each sofa chair.
God damn it. Eli, what are you going to do about this progressively growing wound? Just so you know, in 3 hours, it could kill you.
Wonderful.
We've got lots of time then.
Take that honey drop, see if it works.
Yeah, I'll take the honey drop and see if it works. It was supposed to be a pretty powerful heal aid, so hopefully that'll sort it out.
Yeah, if you're missing any hit points, you restored all your hit points. And, the wound, as you're looking at the wound, like all the little veins start going back to like the actual wound itself. And then a blackish goo forms at the tip of the opening and spews out and lands on the ground as the wound closes.
I'm going to hand Eli a pill and tell him this will help.
Oh, yeah, those
Doxy
happy
pill.
pills.
Thanks, Jason.
Yep.
Oh my god!
One of those. That's
where was this? What is? Yeah. What is this? Where'd you get this?
Like 4 episodes ago.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got it from. But
I flick my eyes over to Merle, back to Jason, over to Merle, back to Jason at the drugs that he's handing me. Is this okay?
I mean,
can I do this, Dad?
Is this an illegal drug, or is this just what is it? What are you giving?
I was just told it was a happy pill.
I mean, you feel no pain anymore right now or anything, so you're good to go.
I'd hold on to that pill, though.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
He's giving one out.
You guys start walking down. Immediately, Jason starts ripping the furniture apart like a fucking savage.
He's a barbarian.
Yeah. Are you guys just anybody observing or care? Or...
I'm observing. I'm just like, yep. Okay. There he go.
Let him do his thing.
Go ahead and do a search roll there, big guy.
Ain't that just the way?
Roll things?
Alexa, roll me a d20.
Wait, you need dice for this game?
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Let me get.
Wait, you guys?
I'll go find my
dice?
Monopoly set.
We got.
D6 to be fine, right?
Get the
a die.
30
What are the
years
kinds
later,
of
and I
dice
still
it
haven't remembered to get dice.
I'll just roll it 3 times.
Okay. After the third sofa, you find a scroll. In the other previous 2 sofas, you find a bunch of like loose change and like dried food. You find a scroll.
Cool foreign currency?
No, it's just like pennies.
vending machine money.
Yeah.
Real
The
coins.
scroll is papyra and papyrus, and there's a seal on the on the front of
I'm gonna
it.
break the seal.
Well, of course you are. What?
It's a great font too.
Okay.
Harris?
As you guys are all like watching him do this thing, he like goes ooh, and he like picks up this scroll, and everybody's standing next to each other. Watch him just open it nonchalantly as the seal breaks.
This doesn't look evil at all.
It appears like a wax mist as the seal hits the ground, bounces back up, and spirals around him. As the scroll opens up in front of him, he's slowly sucked into the scroll itself as it lands on the ground.
Christ. Why is someone always kidnapped?
What?
And the scroll rolls tightly and falls to the ground. Smoke dissipates around the area where he disappeared.
All right.
The scroll.
Well,
I better set this
What's
on
it
fire.
look like?
We
He's
go
I
ahead
would
on
like to know
mobile
what it
now.
looks like.
The scroll looks like it's really old, maybe a couple hundred years, and it just looks like a regular rolled up parchment.
Doesn't have any writing on it.
No, not that you can tell.
I mean, the way I see it, we got 2 courses of action. Either we go in there and pull his ass out, or we just let him rot in there.
We can't just let him go.
if we destroy the scroll, do you think he would pop back out?
I think he might die.
Like a
Oh,
bag
yeah,
of
I
hope?
don't know. Nothing seems friendly in this world. So.
I don't know. Let me ask this guy's DM, Lord.
Okay.
Let's just
Could
hold hands
I?
and jump in.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to leave Jason behind, so she's gonna. I imagine she would pick it up and look it over a little bit, and then
Okay.
start to unroll it.
You look as you inspect it. You can't really see any writing. Like you look at through the hole and you look straight to the other side. You don't see any writing on.
Roll waves from the other side.
Can I hold it up to the light and see if there's any writing inside?
Yeah,
like
nothing.
ink?
There's nothing there. Oh, there's torches every other 4 foot. So like the
I
room's
figured
pretty.
there'd be light.
Yeah. No, you don't see anything weird.
Okay. Without too much thought, she opens it up.
Okay, as you open
and
the scroll,
follows Jason.
it literally like you as you're holding it, everybody's looking at you, and you start to dematerialize from the feet all the way up as the
It's my worst nightmare.
falls to the ground. You swirl around and you get sucked into the scroll. I'm assuming
Shit.
everybody else is following.
Merle holds his hand out to Eli.
I take his hand and we jump together, knees
Just
kicked
leave
up in the
Sophia
air.
behind.
Yeah.
What the heck? She's still here.
She'll
was
come
expecting-
too.
I mean, Merle was expecting Eli to hold his hand out to Sophia, but that's okay.
Oh,
As
Oh,
they
this is
both jump
funnier.
in.
This is better.
Sophia takes the parchment after they jump in and she just sets it on fire.
Boom! New plan.
No.
Making my own party.
That's what I was supposed to do, right, DM?
4 souls, 2,000 credits each. Excellent.
Okay, so you guys get sucked in. Sophia, everybody left you behind. Are you gonna?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? I mean, you could
guess
just
I'll
take
go
the
with
scroll
Simon.
and continue on if you want.
I think I'll go with them. I'm getting lonely already.
Aww.
Okay. You get sucked into the scroll. It lands on the ground. You don't know what happened to it. All of you, roll a perception. One,
16.
3, 4, 1.
13 on the die plus 7.
Not great.
21.
9.
Okay. Everybody but Sophie, you guys notice that you're. I mean, Sophie,
Wait.
This is what. Oh.
I got 10.
Okay. Sophie and Alora, both of you, you see that you're on a dirt road that's about 12 feet wide, and there's
Dirt. That's dirt, guys.
there's grass for 4 feet. It goes straight into dense forest around you. The rest of you see the same thing, but down the way you see a tower that spirals upward, but it looks like it's made out of like a tree. And
Hey, look.
from this tree, you see like a giant branch that dangles and curls around as you see a rope that glistens in the light from the torches of all the people standing around the tree. And you see a woman that's standing on a stool, and someone's yelling some obscenities towards her, and she has a cover over her head, and they're on a platform as the rest of the crowd is about 4 feet lower than the platform itself. Whoa.
You guys, this is wrong. We need to tell those people that their rope swing isn't even near a river.
You have to be near a
I,
river?
I don't think it's a rope swing. Looks like it's a good old fashioned hanging.
Oh,
Yeah, if the rope swing was supposed to be done from your neck.
It's gonna be.
Oh, man. Merle
is
sees
the crowd
damsel in
making
distress.
noise?
Yeah, they're all yelling and chanting towards the direction
Okay.
of the man speaking. He seems like he's maybe like a priest or something. He's yelling obscenities towards the girl, and he's like spitting at her and calling her names and
sweet.
stuff like that.
Merle
What's she
shouts,
look
"That's
like?
very rude."
You're an asshole.
I
What?
wonder
Half
what the
the
fuck's going on here.
Merle just yells, "Rude."
half of the crowd
Rude!
turns. Half of the crowd turns, and then the man on the podium points towards all of you, and he shouts something you kind of recognize as like coven followers or something of that sort, as people start running towards your direction with torches.
Oh, we
half,
we're
distracted
having a
them.
tackle off.
half of the 25 are running toward with pitchforks and
I
torches.
say we form a flying V.
Do it.
I
Duck's
can't
flying to
I
Sorry,
can.
you can be in the back.
Oh wait, no, I can't yet.
I'm going to be like, okay, that sounds good. I'm going to walk towards the front.
We've changed from Crumpets and Kerosene to the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. Just
Oh,
another
no.
way for
Rooster
us to
crowing
get
and the
sued.
cows are turning circles in the pastures.
Yeah.
One more way to get sued, guys. Yeah.
Uh,
So
No one listens to us.
who's the strongest?
I'm going to step towards the front and look towards the crowd.
I'm probably up there.
I will stand kind of right just behind you, and I will take the newly fashioned spellcasting rod that I've made, and I'm going to cast Entangle at the rushing crowd.
Oh
coming
gosh,
towards
no,
us
that's not. Oh no.
to slow them down.
It's a crowd of Russians.
No, them.
to cow the angry mob, we're going to show them we're witches.
I was gonna say, but it's too late. You did the thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's too late
Do your
now.
thing. Do your thing, man. Get those vibes.
Merle draws his sword, does a little flourish, and stands in solidarity next to Alora.
So for you, Kelly, that's a 20-foot square. They're going will turn into difficult terrain of plants on the ground, an area, and they will have to make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
You're a dick. Okay. It's a crowd of people. They're weak and non-essential, so no one's safe.
They're all tangled up.
So
Describe how these. Describe how
yeah.
it works.
So what I'm thinking is, as I kind of point my spell casting rod kind of towards it, just it's a kind of greenery and vines kind of shoot from the ground and kind of curl around their legs and up to their arms, kind of holding them in place and just hanging on to them. Imagine that they're kind of leafy plants that are not thorny or anything like that, not trying to hurt them, but just keeping them all in one spot in this big kind of mass of plant matter.
Okay. Yeah, the vines go through their bodies and they're completely hanging from. Yeah, you entangle them, and the man on the podium's like, "Witches and warlocks! Witches and warlocks!" The rest of the crowd start running towards you guys.
I'm going to pull out a piece of licorice and eat it. My lot faster licorice.
Okay.
Faster.
As you start eating it, your legs turn into wheels. No. Yeah, you go faster.
Guys, I don't think that we should be upsetting them anymore. We don't know what's happening here.
They're trying to hang that girl.
Freaking peasants trying to burn a girl.
She might be
Well,
like
we
a
don't
serial
know
killer
what
or
she's done. We
something.
literally just met like two horrible people that deserved a hanging.
I mean, historically, every time a mob gets together and hangs someone, it's a bad thing. So I feel like we should probably stop them.
Yeah, I just don't think maybe we should direct the anger towards us.
Jason
in the
starts
crowd.
running towards the podium.
Jason?
He's having a normal conversation. He's like, he takes off. Yeah, Jason, it's going to take you rounds to get to the podium itself. But yeah, you take off. Everybody else is left behind.
How many rounds?
2 to get to the actual podium and on top.
I was going to say, I'll use my thaumaturgy to call out to the leader, kind of calling the shots up on the platform. Let's just lean into this. Yes, warlocks and witches, lay down your arms before us.
Oh no, this is not what I wanted at all.
And I like whisper to Laura, like, "Come on, you're supposed to perform."
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna make everyone very happy, but you had to go and throw some fire on this, and so now this is gonna be harder. Are they all in a crowd yet? Are they all together in the vines?
They're stuck in the
I mean,
vines,
yeah,
right?
they're slowly getting pulled together.
Okay, so I'm going to go in front of the crowd, and they're all. How can I justify this? I'm going to go in front of the crowd, and I'm going to pull out my guitar, and I'm going to start plucking some very slow notes.
Witch!
Careful, some careful tunes, and say, "This is not something that you want to be messing with. You should all leave, and you should leave us alone and calm down." And I'm going to attempt to calm emotions.
Okay.
They have to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Side note, I just got invited to do a German shoot this Wednesday. Oh yeah, first American to do the shoot.
The shoot? What, like a photo shoot?
No, like a rifle shoot, like guns.
Oh.
I was totally picturing you in like a
Okay.
photo shoot as well.
I was like, you're gonna...
Yeah, and when you said German photo shoot, I definitely pictured like
Such a
do your little turn on the catwalk, yeah.
I was thinking like dungeon and stuff.
No, because
Yeah.
I teach people how to shoot. I got invited to go on a German shoot of guns, AKs, and some other long-range rifles.
So you're leaving your chaps at home then?
Dick.
Someone
This
heard
time.
he was into roleplay and dungeons and just got completely the wrong idea.
I mean, we don't know that
Or
it's
the right
wrong
one.
idea. I mean,
Yes, we have your dragons.
Horrible.
Your
Not-
dungeon and your
Not the way I
dragon.
thought it was
and-
going to go. Okay, so yes, they fail horribly.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think I can convince them that we're not witches, but I'm going to convince them. I'm just trying to calm them down so that they don't attack us.
Jason starts yelling really loudly.
Well, you're over there. I don't care what you're doing.
Jason, you make your way up to them. You make it up to the podium as Alora is trying
I'm gonna
to
tackle the
curb
dude.
their appetite.
Boom.
Full body tackle on the dude that's next to the
Merle starts making his way towards Jason, see if he can help.
I assume that's gonna hurt at the speed I'm moving.
Yeah. Nope, you make it up there. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, so he's not going to really do anything because he's in shock and awe as you run up to the
He's a
podium.
priest.
What would you like? What would you like to do to this? He's decked out, but he's like wearing black, and he's not. It's pretty wicked. I'm trying to think of like who we. I don't think you've watched any of those shows, but yeah, he's just fucking ignoring you and rude, and he's pointing, and everybody's like trying to get people's attention. He has no weapons whatsoever. So, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna full body tackle him in the midsection.
Okay, yeah, he goes down
like bend him in half.
Like a piece of paper,
like
horizontal.
a stack of potatoes.
He was not prepared for that. Yeah, he's on the ground, and that's a 2. You break his midsection. Now you.
Oh my god!
You break
his pelvis rapes.
You break
he's probably old.
half of his ribs as he hits the ground. He's like, oh! He's like gurgling as. Merle, you come up on the stage, and this guy's on the ground, and he's old as fuck, and he's like gasping for air as Jason's like clenched on the ground with him.
Well, looks like you got that handled. So Merle turns and cuts the rope.
Oh, the rope falls down to the side of the person standing on the stool, and she turns and looks at you, but she's wearing a hood. But you can tell her face is looking directly at you. And she says, thank you.
I guess I'll remove the hood.
As soon as you remove the hood, roll me a Constitution or a Charisma save.
Hope she's a Medusa.
Already you sell souls, but as soon as you see one
Constitution or
girl in a
charisma?
tree.
Which one?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Suddenly we got
11.
Captain America over here.
Yep, save
So,
the princess.
13.
Cool. She's probably the most beautiful person you've ever seen, and you're mesmerized by her eyes. And she looks at you, and she says, smash his head. And you don't have any urge other than to smash his head with whatever you
Who's
can.
his?
The guy on the ground.
Jason.
Oh, not Jason. Yeah, I mean, Merle, like, just jumps up with both feet.
You're just going to curb stomp his face, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like roll backwards as I see him jumping.
Okay, roll the strike. I mean, he's not gonna. Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, I think I probably missed. That is what's my unarmed? So it's a 10
to strike.
She's just embarrassed for you.
Yeah, no, he's on there.
okay.
You step on his face, but you trip and fall to the ground. He doesn't die, but you do stomp on his face. And like you break his nose, and like his jaw kind of like moves a little weird, but you fall off the but you fall off the backside. Like you're trying to be like cool about it, and you're like you trip and fall off the edge of the
like
hoodie.
one hand through my hair as I stand back up.
Yeah, you're on the ground. Jason, what would you like to do? As you pull your head up, you see that his face is all like he's bleeding. He's like coughing uncontrollably, and roll
like oh now he's just suffering.
Roll a charisma check. Or a constitution, yeah.
Okay. That is a pretty good number, I'm betting. Let's see. 22.
She looks down at you and she says, smash his head. And you don't have the control to stop yourself from moving, and you can feel your body taking control over you to smash his head. Roll to strike.
So I have no control over it?
Yep, I rolled a strike. What would you like to use in this rage?
Her.
Are you gonna try to use her to smash his head?
Pick her up?
What?
Yep.
Can you do that?
This is escalating so quickly.
I mean, you're pretty much holding it, or you're kind of like leaned off to the side of him, but like your urge is just to smash him with like she's too far away from the ground.
Okay.
To...
I'm just gonna pick him up and slam his head into the ground.
Okay.
Ooh, like a pile driver?
Yeah.
Roll
Nice.
the strike.
Unarmed, that would be.
I mean, he's at disadvantage. He's pretty
20.
fucked up. Oh yeah, you pick him up and like
It's 20.
Coup de grace.
Yeah.
the rest of you see Jason pick up this frail, beat up old man, and literally just drop him on his head as you can all hear the crack of his neck and spinal column as he crumples onto the floor or the wood deck. Alora,
Merle's just like, good form.
I'm still.
Eli's
what's the
jaw
crowd
just
doing
kinda
right now?
hits the ground.
I'm sure they're
screaming.
perfectly calm.
The ones that are entangled are screaming for their lives, and the rest of them slowly back away from the platform and start running away from you guys, running down the road.
Merle yells out, "Let that be a lesson to you. Mob justice is not the way."
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh my goodness.
Eli, just
I'm going to move over towards where Jason and Merle are. Start walking that way. The crowd doesn't seem to be paying me any more attention.
I'll follow as well. My spell only
Yeah.
lasted for a minute, by the way, so they'll probably be, vines are tracked, and the rest of them probably able to
As you
make
Some emotions last for quite a long time.
As you walked away, or as you both are walking up towards the stairwell going up to the platform, you see the woman, and she looks like probably the most beautifulest person you've ever seen, Eli.
Hot.
And and you see her hands that are bound. She puts her fingers up and she curls them as you hear screams. As you turn around, your previous spell that was holding them into the vines has crumpled and grown thorns and piercing their bodies as the thorns are growing like bamboo, entangling. It's killing everybody in the vines. And as you get up to where they're at, as you turn around, everybody's dead in the vines that were entrapped.
I just
Boy,
look
I
at
hope
that.
they were all evil. Every single one of them.
I look at her and be like, "Can you teach me how to do that?"
I mean, they were complicit.
That doesn't make them evil, does it?
It worked for Nuremberg.
Perhaps that she did that to some other family members of theirs. Maybe she's not as sweet as she looks.
She's an angel. What are you
turn
talking
towards
about?
her.
She
and
looks
just
at
like,
you,
what is going on here?
and she goes, "Free my hands, and I'll show you the path."
Jason's
She says
gonna
that to
walk
me?
towards her.
No, to Eli.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to make a save for this?
No, she's just.
Oh yeah, because he asked for the spell. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll free her hands.
Okay.
I'll
She cut her
pull out a
hands.
little pocket knife and free them. Yep.
She obviously didn't need her hands to kill people, so you know.
All right, they're free.
What
She
is this
goes
rope
to-
made of? Anti-witch?
She puts her hands out to you, and she
Mistletoe.
goes, "Would you like to be bound? And I will teach you everything that I have to offer."
Oh, I see. I've actually already made a deal with some very nice ladies, and I've been bound before, so I'm gonna have to take a pass on that. But thank you for the offer.
Oh, okay.
What kind of
No,
binding are we
she
talking
looks at
about
you
here?
and she goes, "Are you sure?" And roll a Constitution.
That's gonna be a 17.
You feel this immense flow of energy pass over you, but it washes over, and she kind of curls a little bit, and she goes, "Never mind."
Merle's like, "But bind me? Bind me?"
Take me. What do you need from me? Would you like to-
Merle's like unbuttoning his shirt a little bit.
Jason's getting a little bit jealous that she's paying so much attention to Eli.
You were the one that cut her down. She should be
As her-
helping you.
As her hands are free, she turns around, and the people that are running off, she flicks her wrist towards them as a massive wall of wind picks them up and intertwines them together as they collide, and you just see pink mist as they disappear. And she steps down, and she looks back and thanks all of you for her rescue as she slowly dissipates into a rip of space in front of her. It looks like just darkness as she steps into it, and it closes back.
Wait, can I get your number?
Yeah,
I just met you.
Your intercom
this is
has
crazy.
information.
Woohoo!
No, it doesn't. Anyway,
Like
what
a
would you
little
like to
card
do?
floats out through the rip with a phone number on it.
You know,
Well,
I
she
can't.
disappears. Is it like what's around us now?
Around you is the house. That is this giant tree, and this door is about about 6 feet by 3 feet wide, and it's got a wicked handle. The giant trunk that had the rope dangling down, the vines, the tree limb untwines and like sticks out. Like a regular tree limb, like the rest of them.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel really good about what we just did.
I can't help but feel partially responsible for what happened.
Merle picks up
Partially.
the hangman's rope.
Oh, you take the rope?
Yep.
I'm gonna peel
it's
a little bit of brain off my leg and hand it to Sophie.
It's true silver rope. You get 20 feet. Yes, you pick up chunks. Like the dude's body's still there, and it's like blood's like going up. But yes, you have
great.
another.
We killed a bunch of people. I'm so proud of all of you. Once
Does the
again.
guy have anything on him?
What?
Do you think she stole our experience for that?
I don't know if we get any experience. This is like a weird dimension zone. How the fuck do we get out of here?
You find a cross.
I don't know if
on
any of those people were real, including the witch.
Well, if they're not real, then it doesn't matter that we killed them.
That's true.
Exactly.
Right.
So like,
It
I
might
don't know
just
where to
reset.
go from here.
It's all good.
Is that how Alora feels okay about this?
No, she's rationalizing like crazy because I can't deal with you assholes.
What you get for being lawful
I
good?
was just trying to slow
yeah,
them
that's
down.
my problem, isn't it? It's my fault for being lawful good. I chose it by myself.
What would you guys like to do?
I want to check the priest pockets.
Oh yeah, you find a cross. That's it.
You melt that
We
down.
should go down the road and see what town they're heading towards.
That's my kill.
Well, there's a door leading into the tree, right? It's kind of like a tree.
Yeah. No, there's windows and all kind. It looks like a
Yeah.
house, but it's just built out of a tree.
Yeah, let's check this. Let's go knock on the door. See if there's anyone inside.
Merle
Does the priest
tosses
have a
Jason.
Bible?
Where'd they hang her from this tree?
Merle was going to toss Jason the cross. I mean, he was looking for a wallet anyway.
All right.
Thank you.
Jason. As you grab it, it burns you. It's made out of silver.
Ooh. I could stab somebody with this.
You're welcome.
Are you going to examine it?
Sure.
There's it looks like a stone in the center of the actual cross itself.
What kind of stone?
You can't. Are you gonna mess with like thumb it or press it or anything?
Yeah, I'll like press it a little and rub on it.
All right. As soon as you
See if
press
Yeah,
it,
you will.
a 12-inch, a 2-inch spike comes out the bottom of it.
Ooh, it's a dagger.
Ooh.
Guys, I think this was a like witch hunter,
Mm-hmm.
and she was a
What
witch.
gave you that clue? Was it the hunting and the killing of the witch that he was doing?
Sophia
No.
comes up holding a jar of blood. Yep, you're pretty much right. No. Yeah. So you knock on the door and you hear, "Oh, come on in."
I go on in.
I'm in, yeah.
As you open the door, the room is bigger than what the exterior shows. As you look in, there is a huge boiling cauldron in the middle of the room. It's about
Ooh, soup.
3 feet in width, and it goes to the floor. It's pretty tall. It's about 3 by 3. And you can see bubbling. There's hanging animals and herbs and all kinds of stuff around. Also in the room is a few tables. You see 2 women on the back corner. There's a sitting area and just some like random cabin style stuff everywhere.
As we go in, I'll just call out like, "Hey, what was going on outside back there?"
They look at you. What do you mean? We're the only people here.
Yeah, no, just 2 seconds ago, we walked up to the treehouse and there was a hanging happening with a very beautiful woman, but we kind of saved her. What, did you miss that? Did you not hear all that commotion?
And they look at each other puzzlingly and they're, nope.
Wait, who are they? Who are the people?
Witches.
What do they look like?
Yeah. What are we
They
looking
appear
at?
to be wearing Victorian outfits, bedazzled and with gems and necklaces and jewelry and all kinds of stuff.
How many of them are there? Couple?
2. She goes, "Oh, I'm Beatrice," and the other one goes, "Oh, I'm Morgan."
I'm going
Nice
to
to
look
meet you.
around the room and sort of fiddle with my bracelet. And do I see any evil around here?
Your bracelet doesn't. It's not working in this room. As you gotta like activate it,
convenient.
nothing happens.
Sorry, inconvenient. That's weird.
I'll introduce us in a circle. I'm like, well, I'm Eli. This is Merle, Sophie, Jason, and Laura. Thanks for letting us into your little home. What are you up to?
Oh, just hanging out. You must be the leader. Come sit down.
Like your
Jason
outfit.
kind of like scoffs a little.
I
No, let
don't
him-
move to
let him do
sit
it.
down. I don't even know what to do with that.
He's so excited. He's like, "I'm finally the leader of something." They're like,
No,
Leader
go
of-
on, leader.
Terrible
it.
slaughter.
"What do you guys call?
Oh,
What's
now
your
it's a
group?
terrible slaughter.
What group are you
Before
guys?
it was just a witch hunt.
What do they motion for me to sit down at? Like a table? Or are they sitting at a table?
Yeah, across the room, there's a table a lot higher than the rest of the room, and they're back in the back corner. And yeah, there's a chair that sits in front of them. It's only one chair, and there's two chairs on the other side. And it appears to be something long on the table with a bunch of little figures and stuff like that. There's candles around it.
Did you ask what we're called?
Yeah, what are you guys called? You guys must be a group of adventurers.
Are we supposed to have a name?
Well, yeah, most groups of most parties too, right? Right? She's like, oh yeah, like in the books, you know.
Oh,
What's your group called?
But we're just two witches. I mean, we only do this for like a month, and you know the family's back at home. But like, we don't have a name. We're not like an adventuring group.
Are you
we're
not
just
players?
Players? What do you mean?
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
I want to see if they have bracers and if they are trying to like hide anything with their language.
I want to try and eyeball what they're playing with on the table as well.
It's too far away for you to see.
I'm checking out the cauldron.
That's
it's-
a 13.
They don't have bracers, and they seem pretty legit.
Okay.
Eli.
Well-
So the room is about 12 feet wide by 30 feet.
I'll go up to the chair and motion for kind of with my head nod for everyone else to follow me up there to go as well. I'll turn the chair around and then sit down on it.
Total leader.
I'm going to salute Eli and follow.
As you pass the cauldron, are you going to take a gander inside the cauldron, or are you just going to walk past?
I wasn't even thinking about the cauldron. I'm
Okay.
going to say probably not. I was just trying to eyeball what they're playing with at the table.
Okay, you go over to the table as you turn the chair around and sit in front of them. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm
Merle
still
can
talking
help.
with the witches. If you want to resolve other people's stuff first, you can do that.
Yeah, you're across the room though, so you'd have to go over to them. Unless you're going to talk from the other side of the room to them.
Oh, no, I'll approach them.
Yeah,
I
that's what
can't
saying,
talk to them very well standing over here.
All right, so you go up
Trying to get
Eli.
everyone
You
over.
walk up with Eli. Are you going to
Like you.
glance at the cauldron, or are you just going to keep going?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I
so both of you
don't think
walk
I
up
would
there?
notice it. I'm more curious about them.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
fucking huge, but yeah. Go, Merle, Sophie.
You're witches who
I
are
mean,
not players. Like, I'm
Merle-
curious.
Merle will bite. He's going to check out the cauldron. I mean, Merle's checking out everything. He always does. But he's,
All right,
he's,
you
he's
walk over,
definitely
your
looking-
face completely melts off. No.
A lot of
Like the Temple of Doom.
this episode, Kelly.
Merle's dead again.
As you look into the cauldron, Merle, you see an image of yourself looking back, and it just looks older and more like defined.
Merle just kind of nods a little bit and, points, finger gun. And you're like, how you doing? Good looking.
And as you do that, your reflection doesn't move at all.
Oh, weird. He looks up at the witches and like, what's in there?
Oh, that's just Well, that's just dinner.
Who, me? No.
No, not you. If you want some, you can go ahead and take a scoop.
Jason's like, hell yeah, dinner. Grab the scoop.
Merle, take a scoop.
All right, you take a scoop. You're gonna drink it.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. As you drink it, to everybody else, you guys look at Merle as he dips a spoon that he pulled off the little hanging rack, and it's like this black, dark tar that he like picks up, and it drips down, and then he just opens his gullet and drops in like the whole 4-ounce ladle, and like as it goes down you gain 10 permanent hit points.
Ooh, see?
Wow.
Say
What?
yes, guys. Say yes. Know what I'm saying? Add that to my sheet right now. What's up?
Yeah, so that's what you do. Jason, you gonna go up and do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a bowl though.
All right, as you grab a bowl off the table and you walk up, and as you go to scoop, you see an image of you and everybody cheering and holding you up, and then they're dumping a thing of ice over your back, and your jersey says number 1.
I'm just gonna stop for a second and smile down at it.
Yeah, and as you're staring into this, you see yourself running around, and like you're looking at this huge pile of mail, and you keep opening things, and it says accepted. Oh my gosh! And you got into all these schools and acceptance. As you take this drink, roll me a 1d4.
A small tear just kind of rolls down his cheek as he's. That is a 1.
All right, your charisma goes up by 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sweet.
I'm hungry too.
Stu.
All right,
Can I have
Sophie,
some
as you go and look at it, darkness, thundering clouds, and you see yourself as you're a small child playing with like a doll and your friends, but then you realize that you didn't have any friends, and you're just playing in a dark room by yourself, all alone, and you're just sitting there and you're talking, and you're just alone, and you feel a sense of sad. And are you gonna drink some?
Well, I mean, yeah, that is basically my childhood, so I'm gonna drink some.
Okay. You
See
gain
nothing wrong with this.
roll me a 1d8.
8. Yep, coming right up. If I find one. That is an 8.
Wow.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, you gain 1 8th level spell slot.
Whoa!
Good for
Thank
9.
you.
Huge.
Good for 90 days or up to 9 casts.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
But that's just to upcast what I already know?
Right.
Or...
That's nothing. You don't get any extra spells. So whatever spell you have, you can throw it into. It gets advancements for using it as a different spell level.
Yeah.
You can throw it into.
Oh, so you can't like pick an 8th level spell.
No. You don't get to pick the spell.
okay.
You take an existing
that makes
spell that you
sense.
have, and then you can say, "Oh, I'm casting lightning at 8th level."
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge.
Yep.
But for example, that means I've got a spell here that will now do 10d8 when I use it at 9th level.
And you can do that. You can do that 8 times, and it doesn't dissipate after a rest. You can do it 8 times in a row if you really wanted to. If you can.
Oh, I'm gonna destroy someone. Wonderful, thank you.
Okay, so
I volunteer as tribute.
So,
Oi.
Eli and Alora, as you approach, Eli, you grab the chair and you flip it around and you sit at the table. In front of you,
He does the president sit where you sit on it backwards.
Yeah,
Relate to the kids.
you like turn your
Hey
hat.
everyone.
You don't have a hat. You pull a hat in your pocket and put it on, and you slide it backwards as you turn the chair backwards. No. So as you sit down,
Just teasing.
in front of you sits a deck of cards that are split in half. And she goes, "Would you like to know your future, past, and present?" And that's where we're going to end this episode. Stay tuned next week to find out what happens to the crew. Hey Lee, why don't you take us out?
Hello everyone. I just wanted to make a couple quick announcements at the end of the show here. So first of all, we have another special coming up in December for Christmas. And I'm going to be the DM this time, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have lots of new NPCs, so if you really want to be a part of that special and have a character named after you, you can head over to our Twitter account at crumpet_time and share that hashtag for us. You can also leave us a review on iTunes. We would all really appreciate that. We don't have any ads on the show, so we do really rely on all of you fans to get the word out there for us. Also, we just launched our new website, crumpetsandkerosene.com. You can find all of our new social media accounts on there. We've got some really cool character art and player bios, and you can send us a message directly from the website with any comments or suggestions that you have for the show. Thanks, everyone! You can find and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and anywhere that you find podcasts. You can find all of our social media accounts on our website, crumpetsandkerosene.com. And there you can send us a message with comments or suggestions for the show. We'd also really love it if you would leave us a review on iTunes. Sound effects are sourced from freesound.com and Vegas Pro 17, and all of our editing is done in-house. Special thanks to Iron Heed for letting us use their song Heroes off of their album Enter the Dungeon as the intro and outro to our show.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to start off with Allie, and then we'll circle back around.
Where?
Allie, Lee,
You.
me, you.
Yep.
Okay.
We're not even going to clap for you, Brent, so you can't say your bullshit line. And
Starting?
action.